Now, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Patriots brand ambassador, Coach Q.
Yes, sir. And it too.
You got every single reason to, man. Every single reason. See, this is what I can't stand is when I'm in this state of mind that I'm in because my team just I don't even think they can beat a high school team right now. And this is the perfect time of the year, where there's excitement, there's joy, your team is winning, your team might make the playoffs, all that good stuff that you can feel it in your stomach. It's almost like you're a little kid, man, like, waiting for Christmas to come, you know?
Yeah.
And oh man. Was it Bah Humbug?
Humbug.
That's my caption right there. If there was a bubble. Meanwhile, on the other side of the camera, here's a guy that is look at him. He's glowing. He can't stop grinning or smiling. He is so excited. He's
Yeah.
got the new bucket hat on. Look at this.
It's been a good season so far, man. I don't know, man. Will Campbell went down. That's going to be a big blow.
Yeah.
He was playing well. Be a rookie. He was
He's
playing
playing
well.
very well, man. Great draft
Yeah.
pick.
Yeah, it was.
Oh man.
It was, man.
So
So,
yeah, so with that going on, you know, I know that you are super excited, and I think the world was super excited to see Tupac Shakur world premiere loud and clear against my Raiders. And I was, you know what, it was kind of mixed emotions for me, only because I wanted Shador to get a start and I wanted him to do good. And it just feels like, man, there's something about that kid, man. I don't know what it is. Well, I do know what it is. Genetically, the genes, he's got it. He's got that star quality. He's got that charisma. And, I felt like just the league has just done him wrong.
right.
And boy, did he put a whooping on my Raiders. Stop it. Stop it. You need to quit, man. You need to quit. Look, I've already dealt with a paper bag, so I'm immune. I'm immune to anything else you throw my way.
Hey, man, this was the perfect team to get your first start against. It was just the perfect
Oh,
team.
stop. Come
This was the
on.
perfect team to get your first start against. It couldn't have worked out no better, man. Couldn't have worked out
I'm
no
wearing
better.
my Not Today shirt again. See, there's a reason. Not because it's the only shirt I got.
Right.
I got like four more, but Not Today shirt was saying, hey, not today, Coach Q. I
Hey,
already
man.
feel it, man.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just
I'm
saying.
suffering.
Right. Let's just forget you're a Raider fan for a second. So this was a perfect team to get your first start against, man. It's just they are. I don't know what to say about the Raiders, man. But it was good to see Shador get a win. Um, Everybody was so excited, man. Um, Brown fans travel to Vegas, which a lot of people do. It's a great place to go visit. So
Yeah,
that's one of y'all disadvantages that people gonna travel there no matter how far they gotta come.
yeah.
So the Browns fans was there, man. They were just happy, man. And Kevin kind of got on out. He ain't had no choice, you know. He ain't had no choice. So I guess it kind of go back to you. what God got for you, man. Can't nobody stop it,
You know, it's so true. And to see what he went through. And I love the way that he persevered through it. You know, he stand there on the sideline. Uh he just was a true sportsman. And it's great to see the group of guys that are on that team rooting for him.
Yeah, yeah, it is, man. It's his pops in the stands.
Yeah.
He was excited, man. But as far as the play on the field, man, he looked pretty good. You know, he had moments where he, looked like a rookie. But for the most part, man, he made plays and kept the Browns. He didn't turn the ball over too much, and he let the defense, have good. They wasn't never in bad position except for by that one time the interception he threw. He got fooled by the defense. But other than that, man, he didn't put the defense in bad situations, so they kept the field at their advantage, and it was just a good all around game, man.
I have never seen a team punt at the 29-yard line. I mean, Pete Carroll is getting so much empathy. I think that some of these opposing coaches, they're feeling so sad for Pete Carroll. I mean, I think the Chiefs they kneeled the ball down when there was like almost 3 minutes on the clock. There was another situation where I forgot a coach did something else. They're punting the ball at the. I mean, just everybody's feeling bad for the Raiders, but you know, when you look at Shador, let's leave the Raiders alone. 11 for 20, 209 yards, one touchdown, one interception, 87.3 rating. I mean, and that's what I'm saying, coach, is like mixed emotions for me
Right,
because I love Shador and I want him to do well. I love that whole family. I think it's just a beautiful family. And, you know, if any team that can do it, even though there's been a lot of teams that have done it this season against the Raiders, that's probably the one that I was like, at least Shador won.
right. I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see can he keep it going.
Right.
Can he keep it going? I think the defense is gonna keep him in position to where he gonna have the opportunity to win games. Is he gonna be able to make that throw? I want to
That's
say,
it.
I want to say, I think next week they got San Fran, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not 100% sure. Um, but it's gonna be interesting to see can he keep it rolling. You know, in moments like this, you want to remain, uh, humble.
You want to be neutral.
Yeah, you want to be neutral. Yeah, not all the way to be. You can't be but so humble as an NFL player. You know, you got to be a little cocky, but most definitely confident. So you don't want to get too high. Is
Right.
what I'm trying to say. You don't want to get too high.
Right.
You know, um, you want to give praise to your teammates. I think he gonna learn that. As he go on. You
Well,
know.
you know what I think, yeah, and it's a good point that you said that, Coach Q, because what I really think is that he's got to be a student of the game, you know,
Yeah.
and being a student of the game is, you know, you're bringing your lunch pail to work. Okay, that one thing that Tom Brady did so well was he brought his lunch pail to work. Okay, you know, and he went there and he studied. He studied the game. He learned. He constantly was always thinking of how he can get better as a player and not following into all the hype. And I
Right.
think that that's where a lot of teams were very weary about Shador. Will he fall into the hype? With the whole legacy campaign overshadow? And then he, you know, all of a sudden he's doing a little bit too much of that. You know,
Right.
I want him to come back, you know, go to practice, start off your game plan, look at that tape and say, okay, how can I get better? And if he's focused on the game, I think the kid's got a great shot. But, you know, that's the
Right.
one thing that we all have to see.
Right. 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 And I want to go to something that they talked about a little bit. I think I said it too when I was watching the game about him taking him out at the goal line. Was he trying to sabotage some of his stats?
Yeah.
Uh, so what you think about
I think the Wildcat was working.
that? Right, right.
I mean, I don't like it. I mean, I don't know who would like it, right?
Right.
It's like you hit 4 or 5 3-pointers in a row, and then the coach calls you out and it makes you sit on the bench. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it to me. It disrupts the rhythm and the zone and the high and the sensation that quarterback has received for accomplishing something and doing it in a very amazing way, to get you to that red zone, to get you right there. And it's like almost, man, you're not letting me just let me cross the line. Let me throw the ball in the end zone, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't
right.
like that.
Right. And then, that's what, I felt the same way, but then I look back at it really was a kind of a win for Shador to me, even if the coach was trying to sabotage, which I don't want to think that he's doing that now, because
No,
I
no,
don't want to think
no.
it.
Why would he?
I don't think so. But um, I want to say that bringing in the Wildcat strategy wise, it gives you the extra blocker, right?
Yeah,
It gives you an extra blocker. I mean, it
it
really does.
does.
It gives you an extra blocker because you just taking a snap, and so that's why it was a better percentage. If you were gonna run the ball, there was a better chance of scoring in the Wildcat with the extra blocker. So at the end of the day, Shador got to recognize it ain't about his number, because the most important number for a quarterback, what it get judged by the end of the day is, did you win or did you lose?
That's right.
So,
Did
because he
you
could have,
did you win or you didn't lose? Yeah.
right, did you win, did you lose? Because, we saying that now, like, why he let him pass the ball? But then if he would have threw an interception, we were like, well, why he letting him pass the ball down there? Why he just didn't run it in?
Right,
You know what
right,
I'm saying? Your
right.
coach is famous for that, right?
Hey, cut it out. Cut it out. You know
Right.
what I think? I think the Wildcat is almost like the tush push when it comes to the Browns.
Right.
This is a signature thing that they want to do when they get close to the goal line, right?
Right.
So if the Browns' record was, if we were able to flip their record and make it, whatever it is, 8-3, right, or whatever,
Yeah.
no one would be talking about why he's doing the Wildcat.
Right. Yeah.
So winning has a lot to do with not getting criticism where it doesn't necessarily need to be
Yeah.
criticized.
And I think that relationship got a lot to do with that too. Um, far as him not getting no first team snaps, and coach not really saying don't want to say his name, stuff like that. So
Yeah,
that relationship, had a lot to do with what people were saying. But at the end of the day, I think it benefited Shador because he ended up getting a touchdown back off a 1 yard swing pass that went 66.
yeah.
So at the end of the day, it all evened out, and he got the victory. Exactly.
Mean something or mean nothing. The Eagles lost. The
Ah,
Eagles 21-point comeback.
yeah. Dang. So, what do you think, man? Did that mean
Man,
something?
how did the Cowboys do this to them?
Hey, how about them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys? All right. So, you want to go first? Or you want me to take this one?
You look like you're ready.
I can take it.
Go
I can take it.
go ahead,
I,
take it.
I think it mean a little something, man. I think it mean a little something. I really do. I think the Eagles still gonna go far, but I think teams seeing that it's a little ah it's not all the way there, man. It's little gaps, and you know what I'm saying, in that offense and the defense that you can take
Yeah,
advantage of. So I
yeah.
think it mean a little something, man. I think it mean a little something that the Cowboys were able to come back like that, and win the game. The Eagles just don't quite look the same, man. It looked like they was kind of force feeding AJ Brown to quiet down the
Yeah.
naysayers at the beginning of the game, which it was working. And then towards the middle of the game, it's just I don't know, it just wasn't working anymore. I don't know what they were trying to do. But you've been playing through Saquon and having so much success, man. Who cares if Jalen Hurts throws for 100 y'all? Let them say what they say.
Let them say what they want to say.
Right. Because if ain't nobody hating on you, then you ain't doing something right.
Right.
You ain't doing something right if they ain't hating on you. So I think they need to go back to playing that bully ball type style and let it be, man. Let Jalen Hurts make completions and make plays when need be.
Yeah.
Right. If it's a type of game strip where he needs to go and throw for 300, then you already seen that he can do that.
You can do that. Right.
Right. You ain't got to prove it to nobody. Far as the Cowboys, man, they look really good in the second part of the game, starting late in the first half. And you know what, man? The Cowboys just got to go ahead and make that transition that CD Lamb is not the number one no more.
No.
I mean, you just got to go ahead. I mean, I know you don't pay the man, but
Things sticking for Pickens.
right, man, it's just time to make Pickens the number one option. Man, Lamb had some bad drops that almost cost the Cowboys a game. And it's like Pickens catching everything that come his way. And then Jones made some good acquisitions at the trade deadline, man. Just paying off.
Man, those acquisitions have been phenomenal. And we thought that maybe it was maybe it was a fluke against the Raiders. But you saw a performance in the second half of the Cowboys game, and you're like, whoa, okay. This defense has got a little bit of rocket fuel now.
Right.
Now, how many times can they take off? You know, the Cowboys don't need to be in that situation too many times because they're not going to always be on the winning side of the coin.
No.
I think it means something to the Cowboys because I think the Cowboys can grow and they can build, and now you got a 2-game winning streak going on. And if they could get electrified by this, if they can start really believing that, hey, this really means something, this might really get the Cowboys going in a direction that they haven't gone in a while,
Yeah.
which is upward, right?
Right.
Now, the Eagles on the other side of the coin, they lost, and I think that that's the best thing that could have happened to the Eagles because I think that they're going to take this game to heart, and I think you're going to start seeing an Eagle team that we saw this year. They got to go through some stuff, Coach Q, before they get back into form.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Sound good, but I don't know.
All right, we'll see. We'll
It
see.
sounds good, man, but I don't know, man. I think this I've been thinking it's been a bad sign kind of all year, but they've been working through it. Cause a team like this really shouldn't have to go through anything to flip a switch. They the Super Bowl champs. They won a whole bunch of games in a row. They should be a well-oiled machine. They shouldn't have to have a wake-up call, you know. And I think I can understand where you're coming from because they do look a little stagnant, and it's looking like they kind of like ready to go ahead and get to the playoffs. But when you know football, you don't want to take bad momentum into the playoffs.
No, you don't want to take bad momentum into the playoffs. That's something that you don't want to do.
Right. You don't want to take that bad momentum playoffs. So I mean they still got time. It's still, it's only 12 games in. So they still got time. But like I said, man, I don't know, it just don't feel right. And it haven't felt right in a while.
I'm going to say this to you. I'm going to say this to you. A lot of times when a team wins a Super Bowl, the next year there's a phase that a lot of teams kind of go through, right?
Right.
I've seen it happen with the Chiefs. I've seen it happen with different teams that win a Super Bowl the next year. I think that the Eagles have a good enough team to kind of see their way through it. Now, they have to find something that's going to relight their flame. You look at the Washington Commanders, you thought they were going to come out and they were going to just be explosive. And they haven't found that. They did some off-season things and things that didn't work out. The Eagles have been kind of like, is this game, Coach Q? What I'm saying is this game going to be what's going to light their flame?
We'll see. We'll see.
I thought this was supposed to be fake. Oh, you got me pretty good too.
We interrupt this broadcast for the Second Opinion halftime show.
Yo, what's good? I go by Ace One out of Gainesville, Florida. I present to you my song, Immaculate Pimpin'. And you are watching Second Opinion. Much love. Peace.
Mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2. This thing on? Mic check. This thing on? Yep.
I spit flames, play with lava, eat ether. It gets deeper, I sleep people with street sweepers. You can't beat us, I keep heaters with heat seekers. And it'll cut right through the beef like meat cleavers. Before you talk, you lose your breath, asthmatic. It's mad tragic, you hear and gone, but that's magic. To kill these rappers with wordplay, that's average. And like a needle, I had to take a stab at it. Who want beef, let's compete on concrete. He gon' sleep if he step on one street. I stay strapped, just know I brung heat. Besides that, I keep some killers among me. Watching you rappers get hemmed up. Seamstress, in the ocean I'm a big whale, kingfish. This pit bull with a snub nose is a mean bitch, and not decided to wear the crown because it seems I heard everyone said I was gone, like putting lead in my dome. They put the name on the head of my stone, but they don't know what type of time that I said I was on. Hip hop calling my phone like you better come home. So now your boy coming back with a vengeance. I'm hostile like a snap in an instant. Period, like the back of a sentence. Too much to handle if you happen to witness. Baby powder and I'm smacking them senseless. That's immaculate. It's fascinating, I'm writing words that's captivating, trying to grab the nation. But instead of unity, I'm getting bastards hating. And I don't like dirty pigs, so I pass the bacon. And ain't nobody making moves, just procrastination. So I come to clear the room, evacuation. And how you keep messing up, I feel exasperation. These lacerations right in the neck will cause decapitation. I turn your molecules to dust, evaporation. When I empty the magazine, I watch a centerfold. Marksmanship, bullet into your inner lobe. Been a vet in the game, I'm a general. You Marita bread soft, you a dinner roll. Your chitter chatter is causing a lot of spill and spatter. But it ain't you, so I guess it doesn't really matter. To give me laughter's amusing, I find it silly rather. Knowing you scared by the way your heart hit a pattern. Said I was gone, like putting lead in my dome. They put the name on the head of my stone, but they don't know what type of time that I said I was on. Hip hop calling my phone like you better come home. So now your boy coming back with a vengeance. I'm hostile like a snap in an instant. Period, like the back of a sentence. Too much to handle if you happen to witness. Baby powder and I'm smacking them senseless. That's immaculate pimp. When I'm off in the streets, I clutch pistols. In Florida, everyone stays strapped, so what's the issue? The hollow hit you and split you, the bullet rupture tissue. Crosses on the missile, ain't no way that I'ma miss you. Who the hell wanna battle with Max? I think they better relax before their family flying them flat on their back. They ain't think that I can rap like that on the track. And the lava I spit will leave your anatomy black. And now you dealing with the consequences. So I burn the switches, everyone died, leave no one to witness. Might have to light a blunt of perk just to calm the senses. Cause peace is hard to find, just like common senses. Sometimes I have to operate under drastic measures. I prepare for the worst, but I ask for better. Sometimes it rains and storms, but hey, that's the weather. Enjoy the moment, cause nothing really lasts forever. I heard everyone said I was gone, like putting lead in my dome. They put the name on the head of my stone, but they don't know what type of time that I said I was on. Hip hop calling my phone like you better come home. So now your boy coming back with a vengeance. I'm hostile like a snap in an instant. Period, like the back of a sentence. Too much to handle if you happen to witness. Baby powder and I'm smacking them senses. That's immaculate pimping.
Hate is loud. It gets clicks. It gets attention. Hate, however, is actually quite small. But love. Love is the majority. Love fills our hearts, our lives, our everyday.
CJ from Carbon Lifeform, and here's our song, Give In the End. And you are watching Second Opinion.
Forgot what you did to me. Why would I befriend you? You're what I don't wanna see. You want someone to help you. Now you want a friend. You won't get none of that. You get what you give in the end. Tore your heart out like you did all the rest. You didn't see it coming, you never could have guessed. You want someone to help you, did you think I'd forget? I'm not that forgiving. Get what you give in the end. You tore your heart out like you did all the rest. You didn't see it coming, but I could have guessed. I'm glad you did it. I really must confess. Couldn't see it coming. I'm glad you didn't guess. I'm glad he did it. I really must confess, I saw it coming. Now you look like the rest.
this world I loved you, brother. We walk the road of faith and song. In this world I loved you, sister. Your gentle heart has kept me strong. I'll see you at the beautiful gate, where the streets of gold are shining bright. No more sorrow, no more pain. We'll meet in the Savior's light again.
In this world I loved you, Father. Your strength was steady, tried and true. One glad morning we'll meet together at the gate. I'll walk with you.
I'll see you at the beautiful gate, where the streets of gold are shining bright. No more sorrow, no more pain. We'll meet in the Savior's light again. In this world I loved you, Mother. You taught me how to kneel and pray. Your voice still lingers in the evening, calling me to walk God's way. I'll see you at the beautiful gate, where the streets of gold are shining bright. No more sorrow, no more pain. We'll meet in the Savior's light again. I'll see you at the beautiful gate. We'll meet in the Savior's light again.
This halftime show was sponsored by Nash Studios of Greenville, North Carolina. Saintly Naturals is a luxury body care brand rooted in faith. We craft body butters, body oils, and body mists with clean skin-loving ingredients and scripture-inspired scents designed to nourish your body and uplift your spirit. Don't forget to check out our new Secret Place collection. Shop now and indulge at saintlynaturals.com. That's saintlynaturals.com.
So now for the Eagles, I'm going to say it's going to turn around if they stop listening to everybody. If A.J. Brown buy into you need to make plays when plays need to be made. Right. Now, I mean, I know you want to be 100-catch guy, 1,500 yard guy, but that ain't what we need right now because we got Saquon.
Yeah, so, I'm tired of hearing his name. He needs to just stop complaining, man, and just be happy.
Right.
I mean, you won a Super Bowl, enough.
Yeah, he's been
you know what I'm saying? Like it's a little bit too much now. Like, all right. I keep hearing his name all the time.
Yeah. So the Eagles
calm down.
When they said the owner had to come down and talk to him at practice, it's and you can tell you can tell they try to force feed him a little bit in that game. But and the Cowboys, man, they can keep the momentum going. When they made that switch to look, Pickett's gonna be my first read, and the game just flip-flopped after that. It changed. The Cowboys, they gonna have to go ahead and make that decision, and I know it's gonna be tough because CeeDee Lamb is your guy, but man, Pickens just a better receiver right now.
It ain't tough when you want to win.
Right.
It's only tough when you think that you want to win, but you really don't. And the Colts, I don't know what's wrong with these. I don't know what's wrong with these guys. Mean something or mean nothing, Coach Q.
Hey,
They
this
lost
another.
against the
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Chiefs.
Go
What do you
ahead.
think? 23-20, the Kansas City Chiefs beat the Colts. Colts had the game. I mean, the Colts had the game. They literally had the game. And it's like they just sat on it.
Right. Yeah, they did.
They just sat on it.
You can tell I'm excited this episode, man. I'm jumping in before you even finish.
Come on, tell me how you
Yeah,
feel.
man. I think it means something again for the Colts. And everybody be like, well, it's only their third loss and this and that. They're gonna be straight. I think I said in the last episode, they hit a rough patch in their schedule, and it's gonna really let you know who the Colts are and who Daniel Jones are. And I say this game means something because this game had a playoff feel. So the Chiefs treated this game like a playoff game towards
Yeah.
the fourth quarter, and it's like, no, we can't lose. It was almost like a lose or go home mentality that the Chiefs took on, and the Colts weren't ready to match
They weren't ready to match it.
it. So they got their first feel of what the playoffs gonna be like, and they just weren't
Right.
ready for it.
They got to bring their A game.
Right. So you know what games won and lost in the fourth quarter in the playoffs, and Pat did what he's supposed to do, and Daniel and his crew, they couldn't match it.
They couldn't match it. You know what? A lot like the Eagles, right? This is the same kind of thing. It means something for both teams. And it means something for the Chiefs because they're still alive.
Right.
It means something for the Colts because now they learn a very valuable lesson that's not going to send them on a summer vacation just yet. So will they apply that moving forward? Will this game leave a taste in their mouth to say, hey, we got to tighten up. We can't let this happen.
Well, you're hoping that it leave that taste in my mouth that we better tighten up. But like I said, man, they just could not match the intensity that the Chiefs played with, and it was a statement too to let them know, like, okay, if you see us in the playoffs, you know what it is. You might go in the playoffs high in a higher seed than us as your division leader, your division winner, but when you see us, you know what it is. So
when you see us coming,
on sight.
Oh, on site.
On sight. So the Chiefs let them know, man, like, yeah, it's on sight, All right, yeah, everybody talking all this and that about you, but we still are who we are.
23-19, the Bills were put on chill. What is going on? What's going on with these Bills, man? They're missing Diggy. Diggy Diggs.
Yeah, they missing a top target, man. Shakur played good. He had 110, I want to say, 8 receptions. But yeah, they missing that guy that scare you. Like, it's Cook and Allen. And I think this game meant something, man. It's like, look, like, Josh, okay, yeah, you a bad man, but we coming for you. And they sacked him a bunch of times. So I think that game means something, man. Houston was playing with a backup quarterback.
Yeah. And they were backing it up, too.
Yeah, they beat him with Mills. I just talked junk about Mills about a month ago, man. He don't won 3 straight games. That's since I talked junk about him.
Yep.
He must see
So, I mean, when you look at that, it's like, are the Bills going to be there? I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. They fighting for their playoff lives. It's hard to say that Josh Allen not going to be there. Yeah. So I would say yes, they're gonna still be there at the end, but that game meant something, man. Because Houston fighting for a wild card, so if they got the same record, now they got the head to head. Because the Bills ain't winning that division.
And there's a lot of people that lost some money on that game, believe me.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah, it was
We were
definitely.
one of them.
Well, it's definitely lost money on that game.
Josh Allen's name, man. You know what? When they're in Buffalo, it's like a different team, right? It's
Right.
like the 12th man. They got the 12th. They got the Seattle thing going on.
Yeah.
You know, the Bills Mafia. But when they're on the road, man, it's yeah, you see it and you leave it off your parlay because Bills minus 6.5. Any points that they're getting, you're just thinking, man, is the Bills team that we know are going to show up, or is the team that we've been seeing every once in a while going to show up? That's been disappointing a lot of Bills fans.
Yeah. Yeah, it has, man. Like I said, we just been saying, man, they don't got nobody scared you outside of Cook. And then they were
Yeah.
missing. They've been missing Dalton Kincaid. He been having a pretty good season. So yeah, they meant something, man. The Bills, that's not that team that you fear. Not this year, no way.
No. And talking about teams that maybe need to be feared. Who is your surprise? Who's your surprise AFC leader right now? When you look at teams, is it? Wait a minute, hold on. Is that another new hoodie? Yeah, I know what you're about to say.
Hey man, it
Because you
gotta
know what,
be.
I'm about to say the same thing. You mind if I go first?
Go first, man. Have at
I
it.
think the surprise team in the AFC, I'm going to say it, is the New England Patriots. Uh, you know, I'm not surprised by the quarterback. I actually am less surprised than you were, or that you are. Um, we've had that conversation. I told you that May was going to be special when you were a little questionable about him.
Right.
But just the way to see this team week after week, you drive down that field, first down after first down, piecing together drives, complete on defense, complete on special teams, complete on offense. I mean, it's a sight to see. I mean, if you're a football fan, you got to give credit where credit is due. The Pats are 10-2.
Yeah, yeah. I
All
gotta
right,
go.
that's enough. Moving on.
Yeah. I gotta go with the Pats too, man. You know, I knew we was going to have a successful season. I knew we were going to have a successful season just by looking at the schedule before the season. I knew we were going to have a successful season. It was a lot of games that we were favored to win. They had us picked at 9.5 under and over before the season started. Wish I would have went on and took that. I ain't take it, but
Uh,
that's easy. We already done. We already over. So
right.
yeah, that would be already money in the bank. But I knew we would have a successful season. But to be like you said, to already have 10 wins out of 12 games, I didn't see that coming, man. And you said, and like Drake May has played well,
Yeah.
MVP caliber, and even
Yes.
man, even when he made bad plays, like that pick six was bad. It
Yeah.
was bad. It was bad, but he didn't let it dictate the rest of his game.
No, he quickly recovers. He quickly recovers from it.
He did, and our defense has just been standing up on. They've been taking care of business anytime when it was the defense turn to make
Those
plays.
corners. Those corners.
Yeah, Davis and Gonzalez, man. I gotta read into it, man. They say Gonzalez and Vrabel will bump heads. I don't know if that's fake news or what. So I'm gonna check into it a little bit, but them corners, man, are tough, man. Then they go with them two young safeties. You cut Jabril Peppers and then you cut Duggins. And I'm like, whoa, what we doing? I'm like, Kyle. I'm like, what we doing, man? And Hawkins and Woods and them two young safeties, man, they've been playing really good ball, man. So
Really good ball.
Vrabel know what he's doing. I'm like, man, how can we cut Kyle Duggar and Jabril Peppers? And both of them at the Steelers, and they both playing well there. But
Playing very well, yeah.
But them boys that playing safety now for us a little more versatile. They can cover a little better. And I know I'm probably saying names that people don't know, but you gonna get to know
Yeah,
them.
you are.
Yeah, but you gonna get to know them two young guys, man. They gonna be really.
They're winning.
They gonna
Hey,
be
look,
really
you don't need to have players that have names that you know
right.
if you got players that are winning.
Right, but they will be household names, man. Before it's all said and done, they are
That's exactly right.
they really good players, man. Them two safeties are really good players to go along with the corners that we got. And then I had slot corner Marcus Jones and special teamer. Man, he tough, man. He a great player, man. So, like I said, I know I'm talking about players they probably don't know, but they just key components of why we so successful.
Let's talk about the NFC.
Yes, sir.
When I think about the NFC, I think the surprise team of the NFC has to be the team that came out of hibernation, those Bears.
Yeah.
The Bears.
The Bears. Yeah, I'll let you take on first,
The
man.
Bears are
That's my team
8-3, my brother.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my team too, so I'll let you take it first, though.
Well, I mean, what can we say? I mean, one thing about the Bears is it seems like they are so resilient this season. There's been a lot of games that have been really, really, really close that they have figured out how to slowly finagle the bagel and get a little cream cheese to go on top.
Right. Right. It's funny, man, how the Washington won that game against the Bears last year, and that season took off. Now, since the Bears beat Washington this year, their season has taken off. Yeah, that's the
That's
universe for you.
crazy.
But the most important person in the NFC North is Ben Johnson.
I'm about to say it.
Ben
That's
Johnson.
going into our next segue, but yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man, he was with the Detroit Lions. The offense seemed unstoppable. Now he took Caleb Williams that everybody's saying, like, he should not be the number one pick. If you do the draft all over, Jaden Daniels will be number one. And Caleb Williams was just the worst number one pick of all time just a year ago. Now
They ain't saying that now, are they?
No. And you seen where Caleb Williams can go all strip a little bit, and you be like, what are you doing when they got the strip sack in the end zone and try to throw?
Yeah.
I don't know what he was doing, spinning around, lost the ball, still
He gets a little crazy.
Right. What
He gets a little wild, but Ben Johnson don't play that, man.
You gotta look, man. Settle your butt down, man.
Ben Johnson gets him right back where he needs to be.
Right back where he need to be, man. And they got a lot of weapons too on the offensive side. And they look really good, man. And then they got a defense that'll turn you over. They give up yards, but they'll turn you over.
They'll turn you over.
So, yeah, that's my surprise division leader too in the NFC. I also want.
And you know what?
Go ahead.
You know what else, though, Coach? In order to make it to the big dance, you gotta have breaks. And I'm not saying the Bears are gonna make it to the big dance,
right?
But I think that they can go really far because the ball has just been bouncing their way a little bit.
It's gonna be interesting, man. They get in the playoffs, and then if they can hold on to the division lead, because like I said, Detroit ain't gonna go away quietly, and the Packers right on the heels too. And I think all of them got to play each other, at the end of the season. So we'll see how it fall. But man, Ben Johnson got the Bears playing really, really good ball.
Really, really good football.
Really, really good football, man. They got a run game too for when it turned cold. Swift and Monungard 1-2 punch. He got that same 1-2 punch that he had in Detroit. Not to the level of that, but he got his own little, 1-2 punch. A little power with a little speed. Both of them can catch, just like in Detroit. And he just got a good mix of players, man, and he's doing a lot with them. Luther Burden seemed like he about to come on to the rookie.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got 2 tight ends, Komet and Loveland. So they tough, man.
They're tough. And you know what? It brings restoration to the city. When you think of the old school football, you think of the Bears, you think of, Jim McMahon, you think of the refrigerator, you think of Richard Dent, you think of Mike Singletary, you think of the Bears. The
Yeah.
Bears. And they're
Yeah.
back. They're grizzly. They're finding a way to win. And I think it's just great for the league.
Yeah, it is, man. It's good to see the Bears back, man. And I think they gonna be in the mix for a long time. They got a young coach and a young quarterback, so they got a good
Yeah.
combination.
They got a good combination. I wish my Raiders can get that. Please,
Oh,
please, Mark
that's the
Davis.
last. That should be the last Raider reference you make for the rest of Second Opinion.
Oh,
This NFL
oh
season,
my
man. Come
gosh.
on, man.
See what they doing to us, Snoopy?
Come on, man. That should be
Snoopy,
the
what do we say?
last.
What
That
does this
should
shirt say? I'm wearing it again. Not
exactly,
today. Not today.
man. You don't want to hear about no Raiders. Not
Not
today.
today.
Right.
Let
Not
me
today, man.
let
That
me
thing.
vent. Let me vent in sorrow.
If you say anything else about the Raiders, man, it should be that you buying everybody paper bags. Brown paper bags.
Is it okay to tank? Does the Raiders need to just tank? Should we tank or should we? I don't know.
Is
I
it
don't think it's
okay?
okay. I don't think it's okay to tank, man. I
Is it,
understand the logic behind it, but it's not okay to intentionally tank. That's against all of what sports is all about, being competitive, never giving up. You really think we should tank? You think the Raiders should tank?
are cows in Texas?
You're like that. You're like that's how the Pats got to where they are, right? Yeah.
Hey man, you already know when I talk to you after games on Sunday. You already know.
Uh-huh.
I was 2 years ago. I was so mad when we won.
You were.
I was so mad. I'm like, we can't even do nothing right. Can't even lose. Can't even lose when we need to lose. We can't do nothing right. I was so mad when Milton won that game at the end of the season a couple years ago. Yeah, man, I think it's all right, man. Strategy.
It's
Man.
strategy, but I don't like it. It's not the right strategy that's
It's
good for the
strategy.
game. It's
strategy,
not
man.
to intentionally take. That's not what we want. We don't want to teach our youth that. Come on.
No, man, no, not at that age. But I'm saying, man, you talking about
When you get a little bit older.
right, man? It's strategy, man. Not at that age. You don't want to teach somebody to lose. Not at that age. But I'm gonna say this: it's tanking at the upper level of the organization. It's not tanking on the field. Because what the organization is going to do, they're going to put out their less talented players. So they're going to
Right.
bench starters. So it's at the top. So, but them guys that's on the field are not trying to lose. We talked about it.
No, no,
They
they're
are
fighting for
they playing for
their job.
jobs. No, they're playing for jobs. Right.
Right.
Because if this team don't want me, another team might see what I put on film and want me.
Right.
That's why, like I said, that's why Joe Milton went out there and played his heart out that game to beat the Bills.
Right.
Because it's not tanking, it's not on the field that they're trying to lose. It's tanking at the top of the organization.
I'm glad that you're being specific.
Right.
Because I want you to be able to get a coaching job in the future. So thanks for making that correction.
Right. At the top of the organization, right. As a fan, I should want my organization to do that. Because if you're not doing that, then what are you doing? We don't got the same vision. This season is a waste. This season is a waste.
Well, you know what? Then the Raiders must be tanking because Pete Carroll still has his job.
Right. It's taking like you got to see the top of the organization trying to make your team better for the future. That's what you know. That's your goal.
And
you ain't-
Gino's still the quarterback, so we take him for sure. Casino Gino.
Well, I mean, I don't know, man. You could be worse. You could put an Aiden O'Connell in it, man.
Oh,
Shoot,
Lord.
it could get worse. It could get worse than Gino now. Shoot, the Raiders got a lot of bad players that they can play.
Rising from the Shadows is a wellness brand that is dedicated to helping people become whole, focusing on self-love, self-help, and self-awareness. Whatever part of the journey you're on, you can live each day intentionally according to God's purpose. Visit risingfromtheshadows.net and also find swag to lift your spirit. That's risingfromtheshadows.net. Transform your home into a sanctuary by exploring brielleandco.com. From candles to room sprays, our collection of home essentials is designed to elevate your living experience. Choose from our unique fragrance blends using high-quality ingredients to effortlessly create a welcoming and beautiful home. Shop now at brielleandco.com. That's brielleandco.com. OfficeWorks Plus of Williamston, North Carolina is your go-to resource for packaging, shipping around the world, printing, and business service needs for Eastern North Carolina. OfficeWorks Plus also provides notary public services, and their store provides office, packaging, and school supplies as well. OfficeWorks Plus is located at 825A East Boulevard in Williamston, North Carolina. For more information, call 252-792-6116. That's 252-792-6116.